Willkommen! Ich bin the thedevilwuster, and this is Flush is Tournament Round 4. Playing against a man from across the pond in Denmark there, mulieyemeteor. And yes, I'm the crazy guy who takes this hand without any ramp because of 2 key cards. And that, of course, is Vindicate and Pernicious Deed. I mean, Violent Ultimatum, that's nice just to have. Sure, hopefully it can become useful, and not without any ramp, but my plan is to try to hit his forest as soon as possible if I can start denying him some ramp. Now, that might be a little unfair, but Multimeteor is actually playing with a deck that's locked. So, he just has the base deck to go with, which is, fairly creature heavy and some good creatures indeed. We both kind of agree to do a mirror match. I say I actually probably have the advantage just, from the way my deck is tuned and how comfortable I am playing with it. But I only run 3 creatures, so if he even brings out some of the smaller ones, I may have a problem. And especially since I'm not drawing any ramp. And Cultivate is, I'm sure, going to grab another forest, so that kind of ruins my land denial plans. But I can still go on draw plans and bap one of his islands out. Keep allied strategies from happening. I think that's the best thing to do. And yes, play a hard card where he doesn't vindicate it. At least I have a couple of fixers. There's that island. Alright, here it comes. I gotta get a beat down on my land, I'm sure. Well, I guess I got lucky there. Now, I think it's time, as soon as possible, to get this thing out. I see Lavalanche and Prophetic Bolt. Things are looking up in the world. Now, if I could just draw into some ramp, I could save the fixers for any possibilities of land destruction. Hopefully draw a land, so I don't have to use them. Ah, finally. Start getting the colors out. There we go. Now I'm starting to feel a little more comfortable. It's starting to hit its groove. Where do I want to go? Yeah, I want to get some reds, because ultimately I want to have that Violent Ultimatum. Now, this was a good play. Most definitely. If I remember right, I do believe that Meteor's going to bring out a Child of Alara. Yep, and therefore making me kick off the deed. Because either way the deed's gone when it dies, and well, yeah, I just drew Magister Sphinx. I have my combination. I have Magister, Prophetic Bolt, Lavalanche. Now I need to start working on some mana, so yeah, it's definitely wise to kick off the deed. Let's get rid of the child. Deed's gone. I can't kill it any more than it already has. And I've got 6 to do it with. Of course, I think I forget here for a minute how much, or 5. I forget how much Alara cost. I did right then too. Look at it. And there we go. I'll drink to that. Most definitely I'm feeling a little more comfortable, but yet a little scared. He's got all the colors up there. He's got the red. Karavac is the vicious thing that I expect next. Hmm. 7 mana, enough to play it. Oh, you know what? I think Karavac is an unlock, isn't it? Sure enough. Alright, here comes the pride of the U.S. Air Force right there. Ladies and gentlemen, the Magister Sphinx. I have had some hilarious moments playing against Celestial Light, letting them just get all that beautiful life that they want to get, and then dropping the Sphinx on them. Burn them for 500. Something satisfying about that. Alright, if Sphinx doesn't get answered, which I'm sure there's a sweep coming, then I've got it wrapped up with, let's see if I have a land draw. No, I've got it wrapped up with the Bolt and a Lavalanche as it is. It kind of really all depends on what he plays after I bolt him. Oh, Naya Charm. Must have. Just in case. Alright, where is it? Ooh, strategies. Oh, not a good move. Didn't save a charm to counter anything. And I've got exactly enough to do 6 damage. I think it's time we go ahead and just shoot the moon. Let's get it done with. I don't even need to play a land. No reason to drag this out any farther than it needs to. Be drug out. Good game. I wish it had been a little more interactive.